And now we're going to do the sync clap.
Oh,
In 3, 2. Nothing monumental happened last time.
Not really.
So obviously you have sort of not so much defeated Cliff, the false Hydra, as you more just came to a compromise with She Who Seeks Truth and Mystery merging with Cliff and creating a new god. That's sort of restoring everything to as it was. Gunter isn't dead. Was it Fullerene isn't dead? All those people aren't dead.
No.
my hard work.
And things are, apart from a few little changes here and there, things will hopefully now return to the way they were. And also there was quite a big fight between Angus and Ulos, with Ulos being exposed as the person who hired Cliff and then being killed in this timeline. Ulos also had their head exploded.
That doesn't matter that much, though. That doesn't matter so much.
Tee-hee.
It's not that bad.
It's just a thing that friends do.
Call hits on each other. I do that with you all the time, Ollie.
I know, I keep asking you to stop, but you just keep going, sure.
But you said you liked Hitman. So
I love Hitman, but the guy you keep sounding to look like him, he's got a full head of hair.
Oh, his pictures, he's bald. I'll find a different guy.
So, you find yourselves, like, floating in a strange, like, sort of broken up void. It seems to be like the embodiment of this, like, merged form of this new god. Just kind of the aesthetic of Masha's religion and this false Hydra kind of blending into one. And you seem to be floating upwards. Ulos, you feel it's kind of like someone's reversed the footage on your head exploding, and you, like, sort of come back into one. And as you all sort of float up, you all see very different things, and I need you all to roll me some dex saving throws, please.
I got a 12.
That is also a 12.
We've got a... 12.
Wow.
Interesting. Wait, are they all 12?
It's all
Yeah.
12s, baby!
Roll them all again.
Oh.
Why?
13.
11.
Yeah. Oh,
8.
Cool.
okay. So, the sort of veil of this place cracks for a bit, and you all see inside it. Angus, you see 3 people standing on what looks like another floor in Homeland that isn't fully developed and complete yet. You know all of their names, even though you've never met any of them. There's Isaac, a half-elf, Jason, a human, and Haley, a changeling. Isaac specifically, you know, is the Isaac of your own religion. The information that comes into your mind is that these 3 together helped found HEX. But the other 2 you've never heard of before.
Ooh.
Ulos.
Yep.
You see into the future.
Uh-huh.
You find yourself standing in a room. There are 4 people here. 2 of them are the bodyguards of Francis Delaware.
Yo.
Another one is someone you can sort of vaguely place, but you can't really make them out fully. And the other, incredibly thin and pale, with kind of like slightly ragged but still posh clothes, is Francis Delaware. And he turns to you. Now, Ulos, The next part of your task is very important. You will assist in the investigation as best you can. Make sure they don't catch on, alright? I'm counting on you.
Do I know what he's talking about?
You have no idea.
I don't really want to hide anything from them. I guess.
I understand. You've grown close. But this is bigger than all of us. And you leave this place. It disappears in front of you.
Uh-oh.
Masha,
Hello.
you really feel the effects of this merging of these two gods. And you catch an insight into something that they know. A power either above or on the same level as the two of them. It has been in HEX for a long time. And it feels familiar. It is called the Obelisk. And it's waiting for you.
Oh, I don't like that. Not the obelisk. Nothing good
no.
ever comes from an obelisk.
Are you gonna give us the Egyptian god cards?
Well, yeah.
Oh my god, it's...
I
Oh,
want
I was
some
gonna say
Obelisk the
other
Tormentor.
sky dragon.
I was going to
That's
say
the
Byakuya,
best
but that's a
one.
Danganronpa character. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I special summoned Byakuya to my field.
I use Pot of Greed to summon Pot of Greed, and I summon Pot of Greed.
That is exactly how original Exodia decks worked.
Yeah.
And almost in an instant, you suddenly feel everything sort of reconfigure. This merge has ended, and you find yourselves all back where you were. Ulos and Angus, you've just completed the autopsy of what you used to call Richard Filament. Masha, you're sitting in Gunter's old office after just having a little conversation with Barb. And as far as you know, everything is back to the way it was. Masha,
Me, hello.
what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm back in Gunter's office.
Hmm.
Am I aware it's just as I've had a conversation with Barb? And do
As
I
far as-
remember what that conversation was about? Because
I mean, it's been a
probably
while.
yeah.
It's been a while for you. You basically were just talking about how it was after discovering that Richard Filament was a horrible squid puppeting a man. You just sort of had a little conversation about the corruption in HEX, and Barb was pretty stressed about it, and then she went to go get tea.
Okay. I'm thinking too much about this. She's gonna run out the room, find Barb, and give her all the hugs and kisses. That's what she's gonna do.
So what you're saying is kill Barb,
No! The exact with,
find her, and
with,
kill
with,
her.
with love and affection and
Kill her with love and
smooches
affection, okay.
And,
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to do.
Sure,
and probably
it is
the
your game.
wildest night of sex you've ever seen.
Bruh.
Unfortunately, in this new reality, Barb has a comically large chastity belt with a
Oh
big
my
lock on it.
I'm gonna like this.
Like the new season of Harley Quinn.
What? Anyway,
Yeah.
you go and find Barb.
Yeah.
You see she's like holding tea in her hand. It's like, oh no, I'm sorry, I was just about to bring it into, and you just like, just fully, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. You're.
Oh, I'm gonna
You're
drop
real.
it. I'm gonna
You're
drop it.
real. Okay.
I'm gonna drop
I'm
it.
sorry.
I'm gonna drop
I let go.
You okay?
Bob. And I just sort of like put my hands against her face, and I'm just like, I stare into her eyes, and I'm just like, oh, you're real. Yeah, I haven't seen you in so long.
Barb is visibly very confused. She's like, just
Okay, I threw my hands away. Okay, I need to rewind. So, basically, for the past week, has it been like a week or so? So,
It was about a day.
Oh, a day. Jesus. Okay, that was quick. Well, no. Actually, from Clarissa's.
Yeah, so that would be about like 2 days.
2 days. For the past 2 days, there was this guy called Cliff. He can alter reality, and he erased you from existence. And I spent the whole time trying to set the timeline back to normal. And I miss you so much. I'm coming in for another slow hug.
But Barbie just sort of like is just looking around, just still processing everything you've just said.
I know this is probably a lot. Clarissa's got vanished. I think you know
Clarissa
about that.
went
But
somewhere.
yeah, it got erased from existence. It sounds like it's fine. A bunch of people died. It was awful. It was like the whole situation with the vampires and stuff. That went completely balls up. Turns out that Ulos hired Cliff as a hitman to take out Angus.
What?
And my god got merged with a god of lies and deceit, and it's not the same anymore, and it feels very weird, and I'm just realizing this now, and oh god. Going to sleep. And I just sort of like collapse slightly in her arms. Just like,
Yeah. Barb sort of like just like kind of braces you
yeah.
and just sets you down in a chair, just and gently puts like some tea next to you while just kind of holding your like with her hand on your shoulder. Yeah, love you too. At this point, I think we're going to cut over to Angus and Ulos. So you've just completed this horrifying autopsy. It wasn't like you learned some strange things about this bizarre mind flare creature, and you're just here.
Well, I'm going back to the bar now.
Okay.
It's Angus properly puts the body back, gets off all his nasty equipment, and then leaves.
Yeah, I won't follow him.
Yeah. So Ulos, are you staying in the sort of body room?
Yeah. This is Ogma, right? That's what we do.
Oh yeah, of course. You did Ogma. You also did
Oh yeah.
Filament as well.
We also did Filament. Must have been Filament, yeah.
So you're just staying here with Ogma and Filament.
Honestly, I'm just sort of waiting for him to go, and then I'll go.
So, Angus, you sort of leave with you like quite calmly with your equipment. Humphrey on your shoulder, as he's always been there.
My iconic Humphrey.
With your classic cane that's always been there from the beginning.
Yeah.
And you sort of walk out, and as you're like leaving this place, you see like Masha hyperventilating on a chair while a very confused looking Barb comforts her and just sort of looks at you and mouths like, "What the fuck is happening?"
He shrugs.
Look, Masha, Angus is here.
Angus,
Oh.
Angus, do you? Okay, got the cane. That's with Humphrey. Humphrey's there. Do you remember anything about the alternate timeline shenanigans? Because if I have to explain all of this to everyone, I'm going to lose my marbles.
Do you need to go back to the church and have a lie down?
Going to the church is probably a good idea. Okay. I need to go calm down. So, Angus says, and I sort of like turn and I start sort of talking to myself and just like, okay, so Angus has the cane and Humphrey from the alternate timeline, so clearly some things are different. Okay. Yeah, and I go, okay, that's enough thinking for now. And I sort of just go back to I don't know, just being in Barb's arms.
Yeah. Barb is like holding you and like going in for like quite sweet comfort, just going like, yeah, it's all good, it's all good, and then just turning to Angus, just glaring at him like.
Bob, I was meaning to ask, how are police nights at the bar going to work now that, you know?
Oh, yeah, because they're all, not entirely sure. I mean, there's Daryl, that he's Daryl.
Yeah.
So I guess it will just be me from now on, which isn't quite going to bring in the money.
I think I'd take a bit less profit for a bit calmer nights.
I mean, hey, maybe if Gunter gets probation, he's not allowed in the bar, is he? I'm guessing he's not allowed in the bar. That was a stupid thing to ask.
He talks quite loudly about how he doesn't like to drink. So
Fair, that's fair. Well, after seeing what happened with Filament, or whatever it is, I can tell you that I can drink for about 4 people now. But right now, I think I'm just going to probably be off bar nights, staying with Masha while she explains whatever's happened.
fair enough, yeah. Bye. He's gonna sort of wander off down the street.
I was going to say Gunter. Angus leaves. Angus says you just walk out the police station. Humphrey on your shoulder, just sort of looking around, twitching and being metal. And
2 things he's great at.
yeah, excellent. And Barb just sort of goes to you, Masha, and goes, all right. I'm sorry. I'm probably not the best for comforting right now, but
No, it's fine. I get it. I'm just glad you're here. I sort of lost my brain a bit when you weren't around.
yeah. Well, no matter what, I'm here now, and I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. Maybe we should get you to the church.
That sounds like a good idea. I have a lot of things to prepare for and discuss.
And are you leaving the police station?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Barb is staying with you. I think she's not holding you up, but she is like just holding you.
Yeah, I'm definitely holding her. Absolutely. I'm never letting you go. Ah.
You're dragging her by her legs.
Yeah. Sorry.
Come on.
Get him off. That's me going
and
to the church.
you sort of take a nice gentle walk out to the church, and as you're walking off, you can see at the very far end of the town centre, Clarissa's back to its former glory. Ulos.
Yeah.
You are alone in the sort of mortuary. The sort of sound of talking out upstairs has sort of died down a bit. What are you doing now?
So I assume I remember everything, I guess.
Of course, yeah.
So as a character, I'm not really sure what to do.
I say try again. Hire another hitman.
Hire a second.
Yeah, you were given like a list, right?
Yeah,
If
I
at
could
first
do
you
that.
don't succeed,
There's like a
try
lot
and
of
try
names on that
again.
list. Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Human grease?
Human grease.
Human grace.
I can't.
Sorry, carry
can't
on.
hire Angus to kill himself. That doesn't make any sense. Well, I
yeah.
could, I guess.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go to the police station, do some filing.
Okay, yeah, you walk upstairs into the police station area.
Oh yeah, that is upstairs, isn't it?
Indeed.
Yeah.
And as you're walking, you sort of see like some like leftover tea from Masha and Barb, and like this place is like quiet for once. There's no one around. There's no filament. There's no barb. There's no mute vampires.
I'm trying to get the two sets of memories sorted in my head. Because, like, on the one hand, I'm still in the mindset that I should be trying to work for the Delawares and sabotage people. But the stuff that I learned about in the mirror universe is also there, I guess. Yeah, it'll take me a while to, like, get through it. So, I don't know. Is there... You know what? I think I want to look for something to investigate.
Okay, you're looking at a stack of open cases.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yes.
So can you roll me some investigation, please?
I want to roll low on this one, just because I want to see what happens if I roll low.
You learn nothing, and I kill your character.
Again.
I think 7.
So, despite this stuff being organised by Filament's now defunct Neighbourhood Watch, they did a shit job of that organising. They just sort of put things on top of each other and slotted them into cupboards. So it's quite difficult to actually sort through and find anything like juicy or even like worthwhile. And to actually concentrate with these two overlapping memories is extremely difficult.
Okay.
As you're looking through these files, you hear a voice coming from the cells. Ulos.
Ah! Who's that?
It's me, Gunter. Hello.
I'm gonna become Mulrin. Gunter! I killed you. Actually, probably shouldn't have told you that. I didn't kill you. Don't worry. That's fine. It's fine.
But Ulos, you definitely did kill me, didn't you?
Huh? Oh.
You see, he sort of like rubs his neck a bit. I remember.
Oh.
You killed me.
Well, Ollie, could you remind me under what circumstances I killed him?
Basically, he was trying to hijack these robot spiders in order to like hold these vampires hostage, and was trying to like persuade you to let Angus get killed, and then you fought him and very swiftly smashed his neck in with one blow, killing him instantly.
You were trying to hijack the spiders. I couldn't let you.
I died.
Well, if it helps, I also died.
It doesn't help. It doesn't help at all.
I understand. But, like, if it helps, we both work for the same people, so...
He sort of gestures to being in a cell and, like, is clearly, like, shaking with anger.
Well, if it helps, you're alive now. Oh, that probably helps a bit. I think it helps me. I guess.
Gunter goes to a corner of the nicest corner of his cell and curls up.
Which corner?
Top right.
Nice.
Gunter, what if you betrayed everyone? Do you think you'd regret that? Like, who could you even betray? Like, that likes you?
Gunter, you see genuine thought in his eyes, thinking of the people who like him. I'll be honest, I think I've already passed that threshold.
You have betrayed people.
Well, I've betrayed HEX. I betrayed the police force. I betrayed all of you, I suppose, and none of you respect me anymore. None of you like me. You're just going to let me die in this cell?
I mean, yeah, that's quite similar, I suppose. That's a good point you raise. I'll have to think on that.
That's very interesting. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, we're quite similar, you and me, Gunter. I've always thought about you.
We're similar.
We're quite similar, yeah.
You. Gunter is like scratching at the walls.
Okay, let's just settle down here, okay? I'm just trying to have a conversation.
I have never hated someone in my life. My mother said you should never hate people.
That's a good thing to live by. Anyway,
but
bye
you
bye. I'm gonna walk away.
Ulos! As you walk away, you just hear him shaking the bars of his cell, screaming your name.
Okay. Right. Yeah, that's.
You're done with Gunter.
I'm done with. He's gone now. That's it.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Bye, Gunter. Okay.
Yeah, you just hear a lot of whimpering and crying your name, and a lot of begging. What are you doing now?
Maybe I should have talked to him for a bit more, but never mind. I'm gonna look for the stuff again. I'm gonna look for a case again.
Roll me another investigation.
Okay.
Give me one more.
10.
You look through a couple files. Most of them seem like kind of petty crime ones. The thought of the two timelines and the two very different lives you've led are still just kind of blocking your thought. But you do find like an active case of like it's something like very like minor, just like an argument between the leader of the like supposed workers union getting into an argument with a factory manager and being a minor dispute.
Unions. That seems quite normal. I could do that. Okay. Can I go and look at that?
Okay. Yeah, you take the case file and start looking through it. Angus, where are you headed to?
I want to go to the Mind Flayer bookshop, whose name I've forgotten.
Monroe.
Monroe. I had to remember so many Mind Flayer names recently. Yeah, I want to go to Monroe's.
You go into sort of Monroe's bookshop. It's all very much in order. And you just see him very quietly just writing up some documents.
Hi, Monroe. I popped in. I was just wondering if you have any historical records.
Of what nature?
I guess of the founding of HEX.
He sort of goes over to some cabinets and starts kind of rifling through them. There was, unfortunately, not much written down about the exact foundings of HEX. Only information that the House of Isaac keeps for themselves and lends to me from time to time. But I'll see what I can find for you.
Thank you. It's occurred to me I don't actually know where the House of Isaac keeps any of their information. Which is quite bad, because I run it.
You see, like, Monroe's tentacles kind of writhe a bit. It might be a laugh, you're not really sure. It just could be involuntary. And he pulls out three like documents of like loose like very old looking papers and one red book.
Ooh.
The Communist Manifesto.
I tear the Communist Manifesto into pieces.
And Karl Marx's soul gets released, and he's the final boss. He hands you the sort of documents and the little red book. These are more about the actual structure and the construction of the floor of HEX, while this book was a diary from some time long ago. I don't know how pertinent it will be to your fact-finding, but I hope it is of some use.
Does the diary have like a name written on it, or like in the first like page?
You see the name Haley written on the front.
Yes. Yeah. It's exactly what I was looking for, actually, Monroe. Thank you.
You grab Monroe by the shoulder. You're like, yes!
I spend 5 minutes trying to figure out how to kiss him, and then I give up and I leave.
You try to if you get your dex save throws wrong, he eats your brains.
Oh, fuck. That's fine.
Oh no, stop drinking my blood. Oh no, you didn't hear me. Oh no, I'm dead. Whoops. Whoops.
It's his first time, okay? Give him a break.
It's my first time. Let me kill you.
I've only been eating rats for 200 years, please.
We're not talking about any specific character.
No, we'd never be talking about a very specific vampire.
My original character is Starion.
It's Stary. He's from Birmingham.
Birmingham's Gateway. Stupid game.
Gate.
What's going on? Yeah, they're always like that in Birmingham. That's classic Birmingham. Have you ever been there?
No, because it's a shithole.
Oh, fucking shit. I can't. I'm not even gonna laugh.
It's your joke. What are you talking about?
See.
Anyway.
Game devs hire me. I'm gonna revolutionize your shitty industry. I can't wait to look up. I can't believe all Ben looks up every day is Skibbity Toilet Stereo.
I don't even know what that is.
Don't worry, you don't need to know. It's
I
awful.
won't.
Anyway, what are you doing?
Bookshop. I told you, I was saying, oh, this is exactly what I'm looking for. And then I leave and I'm going to the House of Isaac. And picking up any bottle of milk I see on the way.
You walk along the House of Isaac, you pick up the bottle of milk outside Monroe's house and a few others that are just being littered around until you have about 6 bottles of milk with you. And you head into the House of Isaac. Are you still looking for more documents?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, roll me investigation.
What about my passive investigation?
Yeah, we've yeah, sure, why not? Yeah.
Yay!
You know, ruin the game. Cool.
Yeah.
You know. Every day, every time you do this in a session, after when the cameras go off, we have a 2-hour conversation about it. And I'm yelling at you.
She keeps telling us to stop, and we say no. It's already been done.
What do you go?
Perception.
What's your passive investigation?
At least I'm reasonable about it. When I'm not in danger, I don't need to rush. I could passive investigation, just 3 hours looking around.
What's your passive investigation? What'd you get? What is it again?
I think it's like 23.
Okay. You. What specifically are you looking for?
I guess anywhere that I feel like would be holding important documents, and then if I don't find anything, he's going to be looking for secret rooms just to see, just because he's curious.
Okay. So as you're looking around, as you're searching for the various sort of secrets of the House of Isaac, and it's just general history. We're going to go to Masha.
Me.
Masha, you're back in the church at this point. Are you going straight to your room?
I think so. Yeah, but I think I may be taking a bit of like a longer route to get there. Just to like, I think being in the church feels different. You know?
You definitely get an air that something is just slightly off, just from being here.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to tell them. And like, are there any sort of like nuns and stuff like just walking about doing stuff?
Yeah, like, it's not like super late in the day, so there are definitely nuns just having a little walk around, just sort of talking.
Yeah. Do they seem like everything's normal, or can I sense that they feel something's off as well?
I think, as far as give me an insight check.
26.
Okay. You look at most of the nuns, and a lot of the sort of younger nuns, they don't seem phased at all. They seem like to be going about their day, but you get the air from like a lot of the older members of the church, not specifically the Mother Superior, just other older members. They just seem to be looking around a bit more. Like, they're talking normally, but they seem almost paranoid.
Yeah. Does it seem like they want? But do we have like a sort of like, you know, we make eye contact. We have that moment of recognition that we both sort of know what's going on, or do we not have
I think
that?
you are obviously more certain because you know exactly what's happened. These guys don't know what's happened.
Yeah. Or I guess to rephrase that, is it sort of like, are they, as I go past, are they sort of looking to me to sort of explain
more just,
it?
They're more just looking around, like there's something following them.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just quickly, just sort of tug on the sleeve of one of them.
Huh?
Real quick.
Oh.
What was the name? What's the name of this person?
Linda.
Sister Linda. You feel something's off, don't you?
It's nothing for you to worry about.
No. I think I know what's happened. Spread the word. I want to have a meeting with the entire sisterhood this evening, 7ish. It's very important that everyone is here. It is of biblical consequences.
She just gives you a little nod, and starts just heading to sort of going up to nuns passing by, and you can sort of gather specifically heading to Mother Superior to gather everyone.
Cool. And I think with that, I'm gonna head on into my room with Barb.
Going into your room, you see, kind of sitting there in like a meditation pose, is Monty.
I think you know my first instinct is to be like, oh hi Monty, but like walking in, about to say hi, notice that he's in meditation.
I thought you were going to say
like,
push over. My first instinct, push him over.
Push him over. Get out of
up.
here, kid. Wake up! Ah! That's me shaking him. And we sort of just like sit on the bed, and I just like let this be a moment to just like just calm down a bit and just take a breather. I sort of just wait for Monty to finish what he's doing.
As you sort of sit down, Barb just kind of wordlessly looks at you and just gives you a smile of just kind of relief.
Yeah.
As much as she hasn't experienced any of the events that have transpired in your life, like, she's just happy that after all the stuff with the vampires and now you've gotten out of whatever this is, she's just happy that things are somewhat normal again.
And I definitely feel the same. I'm soaking in this moment and just like internally feeling I just want this moment to never end.
As you're sitting here, Monty sort of opens his eyes and goes, "Oh, hi Masha. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bunsey. How are you?
Good. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. I'll go.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. You can stay if you want. You can leave if you want, but whatever you want.
Sorry, I've just got really important work to do. It's good seeing you though. I got really important things to do.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll see you later. Yeah?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, cool. And I give him a little kiss on the forehead.
It gives you a little half-hearted smile and leaves.
Yeah. I just sort of like watch him leave and then just linger for a moment. I have the feeling there's something going on with him, but if he's not ready to talk about it, he's not ready to talk about it, you know?
Yeah.
I need to meditate and connect with this new being. Let's do this. And I get out all of my meditation things. I light some incense. I get some candles out, and I just get the altar right. And I start praying. I guess sort of taking like the sort of prayers and stuff that I would be doing anyway, but altering them slightly to be more of a, instead of a to she who seeks truth and mystery sort of thing, it's more of a to whom it may concern.
As you set up all of your like everything you need to sort of like begin your prayer and like to connect with this new god, Barb just sort of takes a step back, doesn't entirely leave the room, but does just sort of stay a bit of a distance. And I need you to roll me religion with advantage.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's a 12. I rolled a 5 and a 1. Not good.
Masha, as you begin trying to connect with this new god, you feel yourself being dragged down slightly. And you feel something on your hand.
I probably have my eyes closed at this point. So I don't open them. I take my hand and I try and sort of like, I guess I sort of try and see it with my third eye, I guess. or whatever my equivalent of that is.
I think from what you can know of this, it's very difficult to sort of make out, but it feels viscous.
Does it feel the same as like the mind goblin?
No, this is not. This is the closest thing you can think of. This just feels like ooze.
Okay. And I take my meditation and I try and focus in on this ooze. I'm just sort of like reaching out and asking questions of like, what are you? Who are you? Are you a who?
At this point, you feel the ground beneath you is different. It's softer, and you can feel the substance all around you.
No.
Do not open your eyes.
Why are you dragging me down here?
You wanted to speak to a god. I have answered your call.
But you're not the god I wanted to speak with, right?
That hardly matters.
What are you? Who are you? What do you want?
When you ask that question, you feel this force starting to like wrap around you. And Ulos.
Yeah. What's up?
You have been reading this case file, just sort of looking into it. Generally, just finding out the facts. It's quite simple. The union leader, like, you know exactly where they're based in the workers' district, and you know who this manager is and where they live as well. Where are you going?
Okay. Is it alright if I just look for another one? I'm not sure if okay. I'm going to look for another one and just check if it's any better than this one. Because honestly, I'll...
I would myself like to point out and be a bit rules lawyery
Oh yeah.
here, but your checks, your search for somethings represent the full intensity, the whole of your search for something.
Ah. Thanks for pointing that out, because that makes my decision easier. All right, I'll go and talk to the. Does it have any history of what's been going on with all these guys?
I mean, this file's like pretty poorly organized. It mainly just says that there was a dispute between a manager and the union leader that was sort of like never really followed up on. No one seemed really bothered by it. It didn't seem major, but it was never like officially closed.
Okay. I'm gonna go and talk to the union people. I'm gonna be Marnie, and I'm gonna talk to the union people.
Cool. You head out, just hearing in the background the sort of whining, whimpering, and sort of slightly angry cries of Gunter still going.
Cool.
And as you head out and go to leave, you bump into someone.
Hello.
Quite like a sort of hunched over, a bald man with a little ginger goatee and a beard and some glasses, wearing like a brownish trench coat. Oh, hey there.
Hello there, sir. You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you in any way.
What are you doing here in the police station? Are you here to report a crime?
No, nothing like that. Just wanted to, come on by, see what's going on.
You wanted to come on by in the police station, huh?
Just heard some stuff was going on, wanted to check it out.
What kind of stuff? Did you want to steal anything?
No, I don't know. I heard that the position needed filling, so might as well come on down.
Oh.
Considering
What position?
all your officers are dead or in prison, right?
You've got me there. You just want to be a police officer?
Oh,
Man?
I already am a police officer.
I've never seen you before.
I'm Daryl.
Oh. Wow. And you're sure you're not here to steal anything? And can I just get a bit taller, if that's possible? Can I just make my legs get longer?
You stretch
slightly.
You stretch up.
I want to stretch over so I'm looking down on him. You're not trying to steal anything.
I don't think I'm trying to steal anything.
Because you know what happens to people who steal things.
They don't get arrested because you're all corrupt, and you let them go.
Only if you steal from us.
I see.
You get arrested.
I see. I didn't know that. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to normal. All right then, Daryl, you're hired. Come with me now.
Never fired.
Come with me this way. This way.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab his wrist.
What was your name again?
Come with me now. This way.
Daryl just sort of walks along slowly behind you with his hands in his pockets.
I'm walking fast and I'm grabbing his wrist.
You drag him along.
Yeah.
Daryl goes along with you, and you're going to see the union leader, right?
Yes.
Okay. You go to a particularly run-down part of the workers' district, quite far away from the actual factory. It looks like kind of a makeshift little den someone's put together, and you hear murmuring going on the inside. And Daryl just kind of looks over at you.
Okay, Daryl. Are you prepared? Are you prepared for this?
Well, no. You've not told me why we're here,
prepared?
who you are.
These guys are dangerous, alright? You can't mess with them.
The union guys?
They will kill you. You will be killed.
You said... I think you're conflating terms. You said I will be killed. That's a
will be
definite factor.
killed. You will definitely be killed. I will kill you.
Okay.
Are you familiar with what I'm saying?
I guess.
Do you want me to kill you? Is what I'm saying.
No, thank you.
Do you want me to? Because I will.
He pulls out a gigantic magnum. I
Whoa.
don't think you're gonna kill me.
How do you know?
Because I'll shoot you if you try.
Yeah, but how do you know? What if I have power word kill? What if I can do that?
Do you have power word kill?
Yes.
Then kill
Come
me.
inside. Come inside, Daryl. Come in here.
Fine.
This way.
Oh, you going in?
I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna destroy everyone with my power word kill spell that I have. I've always had it.
So you go in and you see you just walking in.
Yep.
You walk in and you see there's like a bunch of pool tables set up, like kind of like a dartboard set up. Daryl's eyes look over to it, and you just see people talking, just like having a nice time and drinking, and they just turn to look at you.
Hello. This is my friend Daryl. He's been here the whole time.
Hi.
Hi guys. Now, you're not in trouble, but I'm just here because I'm from the police and I found this like open case of like a disagreement that you guys had with your bosses. I just came here to maybe close that, if that's all right.
Everyone just sort of looks around at you. And just doesn't say anything.
No, I mean, it's just there's not much detail on it, so I wouldn't imagine it's that important.
You want to talk to Belle?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. He's in the back.
Okay, come on, Daryl. This way. I'm gonna grab his wrist.
Okay. Don't. He sort of worms his way. You don't have to do that every time. It's
Yes,
not necessary.
I do. Otherwise, how will you follow me? How will you know where I am? You'll just be distracted by all the myriad dartboards around.
You sort of go into a little room with some bean bags on the floor, and like a couple of like junk items everywhere. It's like there's a little like mini fridge, a little Coca-Cola mini fridge, just on the floor, and a few like very out of place looking items sort of set up. And you see, writing something up at a little like standing desk is Belle, the leader of the union.
Hello. Are you Belle?
Yes.
This is Daryl. This is my friend Daryl. And we just like can I have taken the case file with me?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna ask, hey, what's this about, huh? I'm from the police, by the way. I found this.
I don't have to answer any of your questions.
Please?
No.
Okay. But I'd like you to, because, like, okay, you're not in trouble.
I know I'm not.
Good, because you're not. So if you
good
thought
then,
you
you
were,
can go.
then that would be wrong.
You can leave then. Cool. Thank you. It's
Yeah,
been
but I
very
was
helpful.
just asking about this.
I'm sure you will.
I just assumed that there's nothing wrong because there's not much information. So
Well, if there's not much information, there's nothing wrong. Yeah, well done. Another
then.
case solved. Well
sure,
done.
case solved. I'll just go and ask your bosses about it, and then I'm sure they'll be able to clear everything up.
Yeah, you do that.
Are you sure you want me to do that?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Because if they,
That's not
I
my
deliberately
problem.
came to you guys first,
So you could threaten us.
so I could ask you. I said you're not in trouble.
Go to our bosses. They will know exactly what's going on.
Okay. I'm sure they will, and Daryl, what do you think about this? Huh? I haven't heard anything from you.
I think the force is really slipping. Can we leave now?
I will leave. Fine. But I will say, I have no opinion about this right now. You could...
Yes, because standing in the middle ground is incredibly helpful. Thank you so much.
I'm the police. That's what my
I
job
know,
is.
you've said it many times.
It's what my
You can
job
leave
is.
now.
Okay then. Guess I'll leave.
Belle just kind of like glares at you as you leave, and Daryl walks out with you.
Well, what a nice guy. Okay, Well, they weren't very much
Bella
help.
approves of this action. You you leave and we cut to Angus. We're gonna.
His boots have seen everything.
Yeah. Spell-based, spell-based, spell-based.
You have been like looking into the history of the founding of HEX and the House of Isaac. You found quite a lot of stuff, like very interesting stuff. Talking about like notes about like Isaac's first like proper sermon here, which is ancient, just sort of tucked into a corner, to a lot of his just a lot of like random notes from presumably his diary or like some sort of document that have just been lost. A lot about the actual structure of the church and the design and some of its like building quirks, but nothing that really mentions these other people that you know of.
I would like to say, could I have poured the milk out?
You just pour it into like any like little grate that you find.
Yeah, actually, kind of drain.
You pour it, and a rat immediately falls in it, dies.
I shed a single tear.
No, you pour the milk away with ease. You definitely see lumps of something in it. It's not pleasant. And as you're sort of pouring the milk away and still investigating, you go to sort of the main like church area with your pews and the actual like church stand. And looking over some of the design notes you found, you realise that there's something really off about this room. There should be like a whole. This is like a second floor.
Oh.
This whole area should connect to something below.
Is there a staircase on the documents?
The staircase seems to indicate that it's near the organ somewhere, or like the old like stained glass organ.
Oh, organ.
I don't know if I stated you. I don't know. Yeah, it's just like Resident Evil.
Stained glass organ. I have to pull. I want to search the organ for a puzzle.
Ooh, roll me intelligence.
Intelligence. You're smart enough to know that this isn't. It's an 18.
This isn't. Oh. Sorry, we've finally gotten to the organ section of the campaign. I'm so happy.
It's going to take 3 hours itself.
Yeah.
You two can leave. I got an 18.
Yeah, you sort of looking around the organ. You sort of looking into like its specific mechanism, and it's needlessly complicated, as if its function as an organ is like basically irrelevant.
If I click the keys, do they make a noise?
Do you just run your hands along the keys?
Yeah, just do.
Half of these keys don't work. There's like 3 keys that actually make a noise, and they just go.
Can I try every combination of sounds? Those 3 keys. How many is that?
There can't be that many combinations.
3-digit numbers. It's like 1,000. No, that's a 3-dial lock. How many combinations are there? 7 possible combinations with 3 numbers. Okay. Yeah. 7.
So you're trying seven possible combinations.
Yeah.
Through them, just pressing these like 3 keys in any specific order. Obviously, the first couple you don't get much, but somewhere in the middle you do just manage to just entirely get it right. You see all the keys go. They go up in a little line. Oh no! And the organ begins to split open.
Oh.
And you just see a very dark staircase leading down.
Can I call for Vanessa, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I call for Vanessa just down the hallway?
You hear her come in. She goes, "Did you break the organ? What happened?"
No, it was built like this. Did you know it could do that?
No.
When was the
Why
last
would you
time
want it to do
anyone
that?
used this organ?
Hordo is tone deaf. He never even touched the thing.
Yeah, I wonder. Maybe it's because it's a secret tunnel.
I just thought it was like a piece of history. I didn't. What's happened?
Well, I found some documents about the creation of the HEX and the church, and I realized that this is like a second floor, and there's a staircase here, so I just kind of hit keys on the organs until it worked.
Oh, I suppose Horde always talked about that the church had a lot of little passages and stuff. I just thought he meant, like, I don't know, shortcuts. The place is so winding.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to be messing around with this stuff? We're still, trying to do the garden, trying to do the development.
There's stuff that I don't really want to talk about right now that I need to do, but I promise you this won't interrupt any of the other developments.
Hey, you're the Pope. It's up to you. I trust you.
What were you doing yesterday?
Yesterday, I don't know. Just going around cleaning stuff. Talking to some of the guys, like Fullerine's guys, help them, fix stuff up.
Yeah. It's just Masha's been going on about some stuff, and it just seemed quite important to her.
I mean, do you want me to talk to her? I mean, like, I like Masha, but we're not...
How's your faith?
In what? Faith in who?
She seeks truth and mystery.
About where it's always been.
I think you should take the rest of your day off with pay and go and speak to Masha.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm certain.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Good luck with whatever this is.
Thank you. Yeah.
And Vanessa leaves.
I guess I'll begin to descend.
You start walking down into the dark stairs. You encounter SCP.
No.
The scary stair
SCP
one.
the stairs. Man, drop out, you go, ooh. It's all in your head. I go, no.
You walk down. You start walking down the stairs, and yeah, you can really start to get a sense that this church is massive. Whatever the original design was is barely touched on any of the specs you found. Like, it's either all like footnotes and stuff like that. You don't know if it's all has been a secret, or if someone was just really bad at keeping the notes for this place. As you step down, you find yourself in what looks like a small, auditorium. It's like a kind of like a circular chamber with different pews. Hanging above you is another strange stained glass pattern, and you see at least 4 different exits going off.
My inventory says I have a torch. Would that be like a stick, or would it be like a flashlight torch?
I mean, the alternate universe. I mean, it depends if Angus would have been able to make something like that.
It would have very easily, I think.
I think I'm gonna allow you to have this sort of makeshift flashlight.
Yay! After
it's a little wind up.
Yeah.
It's a wind up one. It goes dark very easily, and it's just
Whenever I say I'm doing something in this section, you have to imagine me winding this flashlight all the time.
So if it gets tense, just imagine. If you're too scared, just imagine Angus going.
Yeah.
It's with Ben amnesia. What's on the stained glass window?
It depicts some kind of garbled prophecy, or maybe a lesson, or something. It's something that vaguely resembles a story. It shows a man sort of having an argument with his friends, running off and stumbling in just a puddle of just this dark ooze.
Is it one of those it's pictures, or is it words?
Pictures.
What do the people in the pictures look like?
They're very they're extremely detailed. There is the 2 men are both humans, and the one woman there is a half elf. the half elf has sort of like brown curly hair, while the one human who's seemingly on the side of this half elf has like quite like short blonde hair and like seemingly suspenders, and the other has some kind of like robes on.
Okay, nothing familiar, thank God. Angus wipes his brow because he doesn't recognize them.
It's just it's Angus.
I was worried it was going to be either the three of us or the three people from the Vision.
Yeah, I was literally thinking it's like, ooh, it's the events of the campaign so far. Ooh.
You see Ulos and Masha beating the shit out of Angus, and
Angus goes,
it says today is tomorrow.
No. They step out from behind the pillars
with a gun.
You said there were exits.
Yeah, looks like they almost look like fire escapes, kind of ancient fire escapes. Two going up to the pews, and has that amused you?
Just the image of just like you know the green sign.
Oh, but made of stone.
Yeah, just like a fantasy burial version of that.
It's dancing lights.
This way.
Doesn't help you, just blinds you. Can't escape. And then there are two pathways leading off that are more in like the actual like where presumably someone would stand to give a talk going off.
I'm gonna go up to where someone would stand and give a talk.
Are you gonna give a talk?
Yeah.
Roll me persuasion.
23.
What did you give your talk on?
This is so fucked up. This. How long is this? Did Hordo know about this? That's crazy. Am I the first pope since Isaac? I'm talking about how I about my popehood.
So you're just basically venting to these.
Yeah. He's venting to this
empty
empty pew. Tried to say hi. I tried to reach out to Isaac. He wasn't there. He was explicitly not there. What's with that?
If there was an audience, they would be clapping and cheering and being like going like nodding along with you.
You feel certain of it.
And as you're giving a talk, you through the noise of your own mind, you do hear one like.
Don't do that.
Kind of. A bunch of like uni students start pouring into the stands. They're all watching you. It's terrifying.
And I'm naked. Oh.
You hear this clapping coming from somewhere like in these pews.
Oh, that's scary. Can I shine my light over the pews?
You should just shining it all around.
Yeah.
You're gonna do. I hope you know that with this light, you're gonna do that thing in horror movies where they shine a light on a person, the light goes out, you're gonna get it on, it's gonna be right in front of your face. And that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen to you at some point.
I'll get scared in real life. I don't know.
I'm gonna come around to your house with a Halloween mask on when we're doing D&D. It's gonna be a pre-recorded session.
I'll cry.
So you shine your light in the pews. I'm just going to imagine Angus does a very futile hello.
I think he's sticking with the don't do that.
Please don't do that. Don't fucking do that. You're fucking scaring me, man. Stop. You shine your light around. There is nothing in these pews.
Is the clapping still going? Did it stop as I passed over?
It stopped as soon as you started shining your light.
What does the design document say? Is there anything coming off this room?
What specific? Are you specifically looking for the designs of this room?
Yeah.
Most of it is sort of like that. You can sort of get a grip of it. Is that the two? But sorry, let me go. Sorry. The exits going out through the pews seem to lead to some kind of study area, but it gives no details on whatever these two doors like the closest to you are. Like this design doesn't include them.
Do they look as old as the rest of the room?
They look slightly newer, not like brand new, but it's like someone new came in to work on these.
Angus is going to announce out loud that if anyone wants to see him, he's going to be in the study area.
You just hear your own voice echoing around you. Are you going through the left or right study door?
Is it the same like final study?
Yeah, just sort of
Yeah, I'll go through the left door.
just make sure you don't go through the wrong one.
Yeah, I'll go through the wrong one. Whichever one's the wrong one, just send me through that one. I don't care.
Yeah, you go through the right door.
Fuck.
You wanted to go through the left door, right?
Yeah.
Cool. You head through there, and Angus, as you begin making your way into this horrifying place, winding up your flashlight, you feel this unbearable force weighing down on you. Ulos, as you walk around with your new traveling companion
My new
and
best friend.
seemingly real person Daryl,
Whoa.
you sort of like are still trying to make headway through the sort of 2 lives you've led, and Masha, you are stuck as this force begins to ensnare you and pull you in.